Welcome to The Average Drinker. I'm Dara, I'm your average drinker, and this week, it's a turkey fight. And what I mean by that, it's a turkey fight between Wild Turkey Rare Breed and Russell's Reserve Single Barrel. I know, it's only October, so we got a little bit time until Thanksgiving gets here, but I'm a huge fan of Wild Turkey, and especially Wild Turkey 101, so this week I wanted to compare these two to see where they stand. Because I tried both of them separately. I like them. I didn't love the Rare Breed as much, but I'm willing to give it another shot to see what happens. Alright, up first, I'm going to start with this Russell's Reserve Single Barrel. It's about $55 here in Denver. It's 110 proof. Actually, I kind of like the bottle. It's pretty cool. And I like the branches of the trees or whatever this is on the top of the bottle for Russell's. It's a pretty cool logo, a little bit different than the normal Wild Turkey. Alright, so let's give this one a try, see what it tastes like. On the nose, it's very sweet, not a lot of bite to it. You get those caramel, vanilla, cherry notes right off the bat. It smells very good. It smells like it would be an easy drinker. And it is. It is. The only time you get that proof is actually like right there on the back end of it. Hits a little, burns a little through the nostrils, sends that flaming thing up the nose. But definitely right off the bat, I'm tasting some oak, cherry, cinnamon, vanilla, caramel. A little bit of allspice. Give it another sip there. Yeah, definitely a little bit of pepper on the back end actually. So like the second taste of that was not quite as like harsh. So you take that harshness away and that usually happens for me. The second time I try something, I feel like it doesn't taste like as strong of proof as it is. Easy drinker. Really sweet, delicious. Again, cinnamon, pepper. Try it again. It is. It's just smooth. It's a really, really good bourbon. It's great. Now it's time to give this other turkey a shot in the fight. And I will say I'm excited to try this again because last time I don't think I had a fair assessment. I was super, super new to the world of whiskey and especially bourbon drinking. And the further I get into this, the more I realize there are so many flavors and so many different noses, and this is why I love whiskey, and this is why I've fallen in love with bourbon, actually. So, it's time to give this Rare Breed a shot. Right here, we've got the Rare Breed Barrel Proof. It comes in at 116.8, and it is about $45 in Denver, so not a bad price. Let's give it a shot and see what we think here. On the nose, it's actually way, way sweeter than the Russells. On the nose, I'm getting that like a little bit of a blood orange, citrusy, brown sugar, definitely a little fruity on the nose. Let's give it a try. Wow. Okay, I will say I was wrong about the Rare Breed the first time I tried it. This has a lot of flavor and a lot of complexity. I'm definitely getting that brown sugar, molasses, tobacco sweetness out of this. Maybe a little cinnamon. Definitely doesn't drink like it's 116 proof. It drinks more like it's about 90 proof to me. So super easy drinker. A lot of flavor. I'm gonna give this another sip. Wow, that's really good. Even a little bit oaky on the back end, but actually, the more I taste of this, the more I realize it doesn't have quite that back end burn that you're going to get out of this Russell's. Alright, so now that I've had a sip of both of these, I kind of want to go back and try them again and see what I think. So, going back to this Russell's Reserve Single Barrel here, it's actually sweeter on the nose this time around. Pulling out more of that cherry vanilla. I mean, I'm telling you, this, to me, smells and tastes just like a cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. Like a little bit of that like carbonated bite at the end, but definitely sweet. Very sweet. Let's try it. All right. So I have to say, a second ago, I was actually saying that I might like the rare breed a little better. With this pass through though, the bite comes out on the second try, so I'm not getting that bite that I got from the proof the first time through trying this Russell's. It tastes smooth, like an easy drinker, but again, like a cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. I mean, that is definitely what I'm getting. Cherry, vanilla, caramel. It's sweet. It's good. I mean, this is really good. A little bit of oak on the back end, but again, not much of a burn like I thought it had the first time I tried it. I'm going to give this rare breed a second try. Now that I've kind of had a little bit of the Russells, a little bit of rare breed, let's see what we got here. Again, it's really sweet on the nose. I mean, really getting that brown sugar, kind of like a toasted marshmallow on this. Maybe like a biscuit, or definitely something with like a biscuity s'more maybe. Maybe a little bit of a s'mores taste with a little splash of like cinnamon tobacco. Wow. It's really good. And honestly, it has a lot of complexity, but now the more that I drink it, it doesn't feel like it has as much complexity as the Russell's does. Like, I'm pulling out way more flavor from this Russell's than I am from this rare breed, but it doesn't bite you. It tastes really good. It's super sweet with like blood orange and brown sugar, vanilla, caramel, a little tobacco on the back end with like a little bit of cinnamon punch. Definitely that tobacco, maybe a little bit of leather on the back end. Kind of reminds me of like those leather jackets I had in high school. I was a huge fan of leather jackets. I even wore leather pants, if you'll believe that. And I was born in the 80s, so I don't know what that means. But either way, both of these are super good bourbons. I would absolutely buy both of them, and I would recommend both of them to anyone. If you're looking for something a little bit sweeter, a little more like cola-like, I would definitely suggest going with this Russell's Reserve Single Barrel. Great choice for someone that's looking for something sweeter. If you're looking for something with a little bit more bite or a little more tobacco, cinnamon flavor, I would highly suggest this rare breed. They're both good. After saying all that, I am a huge fan of like a cherry vanilla Coke Zero. So I would say my favorite, I think, is this Russell's Reserve Single Barrel. Super good, super delicious. But again, I would buy both of these. They both taste great. And I mean, I would suggest both of them to you. So tell me what you think. Have you tried both of these? Let me know in the comments. And be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribing yet. Leave some comments, leave a like. And I really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow this channel. Working on my studio in here. So thanks so much for watching. And follow along on Instagram, TikTok. I got it all. The Average Drinker. Thanks again.